Hey guys, welcome back to Mindset Thursday. Well, as you can see, it's still Pride Week here, and we had an awesome workout yesterday. So thank you to all who came out yesterday for our Pride WOD. I hope it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a great time. Always is.
Yeah. So thanks, guys. And but today we want to talk about something a little. Actually, I don't even say different, but something that you probably don't even think about that you do. And I think there's a way to do this properly. So why don't you kick it off?
Yeah. So what I want to talk about really is self-deprecating humor, which is not like wrong necessarily.
No.
But I think it can be harmful to yourself if you aren't cognizant of what you're doing when you do it. So like imagine that maybe growing up you were a little bit on the heavier side, and let's say that you were like the funny fat kid at school.
Oh yeah.
Right.
There's always one.
There's always somebody.
Or a few.
Yeah, and you know, I think that it's the way that you start to defend against the fact that you don't feel comfortable in your body.
Right.
And so you'd be like, oh, like look, oh yeah, I can't do that. I can't take my shirt off. Look at all this. I'm so big, and oh, I have man boobs, or whatever it is that you say to yourself, and it becomes this kind of self-fulfilling prophecy of like, this is who I am, this is what I am. And I think the humor can sometimes become a way to like defend yourself against like feeling negatively about it.
Sure.
Or rather, it is, you feel really negatively about it, but it's your coping mechanism for doing so.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes recognizing that and saying like, you know what, like, and especially actually it's your friend's responsibility, I think, to really help you in this moment.
Sure.
But to say something powerful like, hey, you know what, when you beat up on yourself, like, I don't like hearing it, and honestly I don't think you like hearing it either.
Yeah. And
to take a second and be like, oh, do I actually, does this bother me? Or is this a thing that I can just laugh about?
Yeah.
You know, it's something like, I think if you do something completely silly and you're like, oh, that was stupid, you know, or like something that, like a one-time thing, but if you're talking about traits of yourself in a light that is constantly putting yourself down, that is going to get into your subconscious, and you're going to act it out in the way of, I'm not pleased with who I am, I'm ashamed of myself, and that's never something you want to live on a day-to-day basis.
And that too, I feel like there's some, you know, there's definitely a difference in terms of like self-deprecating humor as opposed to coming to terms with something. So if you're trying to, let's say you're trying to lose weight and you haven't come to terms with the fact that, like, looking in the mirror, you know, like you look past the mirror, like you don't look and say, this is who I am. Like you have to understand, like, loving yourself first of all, you know, but coming to terms with actually what's happening. You know, when you start coming to terms with certain things, then that actually helps you in the long haul, like losing weight, or maybe it's getting a job in a different field, or whatever it might be. But like that self-deprecating humor can absolutely be a huge downfall. Like it's hiding a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of times people do it about their appearance, like more than almost anything else.
Yeah,
I hear it more than anything else about their appearance. And remember that you are a lot more than just the way that you look.
Sure.
Right? Like if you look in the mirror and all you see are the physical traits of yourself, like you are so much more than that.
Yeah.
And like you are funny, you are kind, you are courageous. Like remember the attributes. You're welcome. Remember the attributes that make you special and make you unique, and make you valuable. Because like you are worth more than what you look like. And especially today in a world of constant like Instagram scrolling.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's got a transformation picture. Everybody has a six-pack. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like when you get online that everybody are all the things that you kind of wish you could be in your appearance. And you know what? Like that doesn't make them more worthwhile than you. It doesn't make them better than you. It just makes them different than you. And everybody is unique. And so seeing yourself for the things that are valuable for you, regardless of what you're looking at in the mirror, is so important. Because I think even the people who have the amazing transformations are going to look in the mirror and find something they're unhappy with.
Absolutely.
You're always unhappy with something. And so find the things about you as a person that make you who you are, and don't try to be somebody that you're not, but be proud of those things.
Absolutely. Well, that's a good way to end. Be proud of yourself on Pride Week. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching today, and have a great rest of your Pride Week for those out there celebrating Pride. And we'll come to you next week with some more tips and tricks on Mindset Thursday. Have an awesome weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.